happy Sunday. We're back with another wash day video. Today is going to be a really simple wash day because I don't have a style picked out. So I'm going to just let my hair chill, give y'all some updates on the stuff that I bought yesterday. That gold plant, let me show you, matter of fact, because I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks stupid and I should have listened to y'all in the first place. So it's kind of hard to see, but this is what I have, right? She's very cute. She's very whimsical, it's giving fairy. And then Star goes and gets this. Huh. What was I thinking? Who told me that this was gonna match this? Like, what part of my brain was like, yeah, that's it, that's the one? It's not the one. That cost me $6.49 for that one little stem. I already took the tag off. Aaliyah was like, it's fine. I mean, maybe it just looks off to me because I only have one. Maybe if I had a few more to go in there, I don't know, but I really don't feel like spending another $7 and I'm not really sure. I think it's because of the two textures or the two types of flowers that it is. Like the ones that I have before, they were already like, I don't know how to say it. They were like flowery. You know what I'm saying? They're all artificial. But that one just looks, I can't put it into words. I'm sorry, I can't articulate it, but I know what I mean when I feel like it just does not match. The style doesn't match. So that's that. The desk is still not put together. My friend was like, did you put the desk together yet? No, I did not. It's literally still in the box and my cats have been using it to lay on the entire night. I am deathly afraid to even try to attempt to put that thing together. It's so heavy. So I don't know, but I need it for work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I'm working on my dining room table right now and it's just not, it's not comfortable because I have my monitors and I have everything up there on the table and it's just not comfortable. I don't want to be working at my dining room table because my dining room table looks a mess now because I have all my work stuff up there. I want to work on my desk, but I just don't know if I can put it together because I'm not a put it together type of girl. I'm not one of those people. I'm not. I mean, I did a table and I did a chair, but I feel like that's a little bit different. This one is a little more intricate. I don't know if I like this leave-in conditioner. It's like sitting. Yeah, I don't know. Let me show you how the leave-in conditioner that I'm using. I bought this by mistake and I was like, we're gonna use it. So this is the one right here. I usually get the deep conditioner version of this and that's what I thought I picked up. I just saw it and I grabbed it, but it is not. It's the leave-in conditioner. And it's not terrible, but it's a little, I don't know the words. I can't give y'all the words, but my hair feels right now, like it's freshly washed and it feels a little weighed down. Now, granted, it does say intensive moisturizer or intensive hydration, but it feels like greasy. That's what it is. My hair feels greasy. I don't like that feeling, especially since I just washed it. But anyway, welcome back, newbies. I'm sorry, welcome back, OGs. Hello, newbies. Yeah. And it just feels, I don't know. It just feels whatever. So this wash and go might come out greasy. But yeah, this is just gonna be a regular wash and go hairstyle because I can't really think of anything that I want to do to my hair. And I feel like I need to kind of let my hair rest a little bit and just kind of be free how it normally is because I've been pulling it in every which way, all these different hairstyles. So anyway, okay, back to the updates from the stuff that I bought yesterday. Like I said, don't like the plant. Still haven't done the desk. I think everything else was cool. I haven't tried on the leotard yet, but I think everything else was cool. Now, let's talk about lunch, okay? Because that's where my mind is at right now because I'm very hungry. I want Chick-fil-A. Today is Sunday. Why? Please, can somebody, for the love of God, tell me why we always crave Chick-fil-A on a Sunday? I don't think about Chick-fil-A Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Ma, that's an inside joke. She already knows what it means. I don't think about it on no days. Sunday hits, I want Chick-fil-A. Never fails. Aaliyah is the exact same way. The exact same way. So now I have to figure out, you know, what it is that I want for lunch. And the worst part about it is I have to go grocery shopping. And you never want to go grocery shopping hungry. So, I don't know. But I also don't feel like spending a bunch of money getting lunch. And when I say a bunch of money, I mean like $10, $12. Because, like, you know, I just don't feel like spending that. So usually when I get in these kinds of molds, my go-to is I'll just go to Taco Bell and get 2 bean burritos because they're only like $1 and change or $2 and change. But that's 24 grams of protein. I told you, we always try to incorporate protein into every meal. Where are my clips? And I also want to try a different way of sleeping with my hair because when my hair is out like this, I don't get a lot of sleep because I don't like sleeping on my hair because I feel like it's going to mat it down. So what I want to try to do is I saw this girl on TikTok. when the hair is completely dry, not right now, but when it's completely dry, they put it in like these ponytails, really loose ponytails, like you get a satin scrunchie and you only wrap it around once and you just part your hair into like 3 or 4 sections, and that's how you sleep. I feel like my hair is just not gonna come out the right way if I do that. But I just want to try to do something so that I can get proper sleep, because I'm always sleeping on my hands, and when I do that, you know, your hands are gonna fall asleep. So I'm waking up every 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, I had a horrible time sleeping last night, and I think it was because like I'm really stressing about work, about this new job. Ooh. And I don't like stressing about anything. It's not good for the skin, it's not good for the curls. Like, that's not what we do. So this week I really got to buckle down and get into it. It'll be my 2nd week on the job. We got to get into it so that this can be, you know, a good thing. I love the people. Like, obviously they're still brand new to me, but I love the people, but I just want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to get to it. I think I'm going to Best Buy today too, because I need a, what are they called? It's the USB-C, like the outlet, like the surge protector type outlet. Not a surge protector, but the USB-C one that you plug into your computer. Because the computer that I have is like this small, right? It's just a regular square. And the ports that are on it, there's one port that's like a USB size port, right? So that's what I plug my, I don't know, something, but I only have one, right? I only have one. I need to be able to plug my headphones and if I'm charging my phone at the same time. As it stands now, I can't do both. So I need something that has some more ports on it. And they didn't supply me with one. I mean, I guess maybe they didn't think that I would need it. And I can, because I had to do like, oh my God, so many meetings last week. And it's fine, because I can still hear them through the computer and they can hear me through the computer. But sometimes I want to use my headphones, especially when Aaliyah's on spring break, which is this week coming. I don't want her to have to hear, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I start work at 7:30. She's definitely still asleep at 7:30. And you know, sometimes I have meetings as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. So there's just not enough ports on that particular computer. I was really thinking about going to get another tripod because y'all know I always complain about this one here. But I don't know. Right now, it seems to be acting okay. Happy Palm Sunday. I probably should have said that in the beginning, but yeah, today's Palm Sunday. So happy Palm Sunday. And I don't know if I need a trim or if I need a new brush. It might be both. Because I dust my ends, you know, here and there whenever I see little scraggly pieces. But in terms of an actual trim, oof. The last time I got a trim, I'll put it to you like this. The last time I got a trim, my hair was relaxed. I had a relaxer in my hair. That was the last time. And that was years ago. Years ago. Because I don't go to a salon. So, and there's no way that I'm going to sit there and try to trim my hair. Well, I guess you can call it a big chopper trim. You know, because you're cutting everything off. And that's what I did in 2018. I think it is 2018, 2019. That's when I big chopped. Oh, and when I put my desk, it's going in that back area. You see right through where my ring light is at? That's like a extra area in my bedroom. So right now, all I have in there is my vanity. There's a chest, like I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can call it a chest. And a dresser, like the narrow kind, the 6-drawer dresser. That's what's in there. Once I put the desk in there, the desk, if I remember correctly, the dimensions is like 48 inches long. So that's gonna take up quite a bit of space. So something in there has to be moved, but I don't know where to move the stuff to. And I didn't think about this ahead of time for the desk. I was just like, yeah, we need a desk. We're gonna sit here. This is the little area. But I also don't want it to be too crammed up. Like when I first moved here, I was like dumb excited because I was like, oh, look at all this space back here. I was like, yes, this is gonna be the YouTube area. Mind you, how many times y'all see me film back there? How many times? I'll wait. Exactly. I'm always in the bathroom. Once in a blue, I'll sit back there and film because just the lighting is just like whatever. Well, when I do my nails, I film back there, but I haven't done my nails in a really long time. So I'm gonna have to move something. I don't know, maybe I'll put the dresser inside my closet because I have a pretty good sized walk-in closet and maybe the dresser might be able to fit in there, but I'm not sure how that's gonna look. So it's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna take a bit of rearranging on a lot of ends here. Because I wanna make, when I move it, I wanna only move it once. Star's not with the moving 3 times. No, I'm not doing that. So it needs to be moved, everything needs to be moved once. So I just have to figure out what the best layout is. And I have that monitor. Yeah, I can't see it, but I have a third monitor. And I'm thinking that maybe I should also hook that up too, because when I was in a meeting last week, one of the ladies I was training with, she asked me, she was like, do you have 3 monitors or do you have 2? And I'm sitting here like, I only have 2. I said, am I supposed to have 3? And she was like, no, she said, it's everybody's personal preference. She was like, but I have 3. And she was like, her department does. She has 2 regular monitors and then she has a laptop. I was like, oh, I didn't get a laptop. And she's like, well, I don't know if you are supposed to get one or just whatever the case is. But I'm thinking like, the types of programs that we use, it would behoove me to have 3 screens actually, because like how she said, she keeps 1 screen for her emails and everything and Teams, and then the other 2 screens are for the programs that she works in simultaneously. So I'm thinking that, yo, that might be the same exact thing that I need to do. So if I can, I'm gonna try to hook that monitor up to the rest of my stuff, but I'm gonna wait until, you know, the desk is complete. And I gotta see also if 3 monitors can fit on the desk, because as I said, the desk is pretty large, but I don't want it to look overcrowded. So if with 2 monitors, it looks sufficient, and if I put that 3rd one on there and it looks crazy, I'm not gonna do the 3rd one. I'll just, I don't know, I'll sell it or put it in storage if I haven't, you know, maybe Aaliyah might want, whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want the desk to look overcrowded either. I don't know what I'm cooking for dinner tonight. We're probably just gonna go to Walmart since I have to go there for grocery shopping anyway. We're probably just gonna grab up a chicken, a lemon pepper chicken or mojito flavor, whatever flavor that they have is what we'll get. And then I always come home and cook it a little bit more because y'all know I like my meat well done and they don't cook their meat well done at all. I could go to Publix and get the same type of chicken, but Publix be robbing y'all. Because the chickens at Publix are like this big. They can fit in my hand. I'm not even joking. And they charge like $9. The ones in Walmart are big enough for 2 hands. And they only charge you like 6. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo. So I'd rather just get it from Walmart and then recook it. All right, now we're getting to my favorite part, the front, because we're almost done. Okay, so let's do the part. Oh, I want to put no rice water in my hair. Y'all are no good. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now because y'all don't be reminding me at all. Just out here, just letting me be. Y'all, I'm tired. I feel like I'm in Vlogmas. I've been filming pretty much every day for the past 2.5 weeks. Like some stuff y'all don't even see because I put it on TikTok. But either way, I've just been filming something every single day. And I'm tired. I am tired. And I really didn't have to film this video because I have enough videos to like last me. You know what I'm saying? I only upload like a 1 full-length video once a week, and then I do a short once a week. And then, you know, I'll go on TikTok whenever. And I really have enough footage, but I was like, no, I need to film this because I just need to film this. I think I'm just accustomed to filming my wash days. But this style is nothing that's really like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to, I don't know. In my opinion, it's not. But you know what? Somebody on here who's here for the first time, maybe they might need assistance in doing their wash and go. So here you are. Hopefully it helps you. I will reiterate the products that I use. This right now that I'm putting in my hair is just gel. So that's all I use for my wash and goes is gel and water. I don't do a styling cream. I don't like layer products because I feel like for my hair it just weighs it down. It gets too greasy and it just gunky and I don't like that. If it works for you, fantastic. Use it, keep using it. Don't stop. For me, all I use is gel and water. The gel that I'm using is Wetline, and as y'all see, we need some more. So I'll probably get that from Walmart too. And you know, having my deep conditioner, I deep condition every single wash day, and I just have leave-in conditioner in my hair. And that's it. And then I just go in with the gel and the water. That's all I do. I section it out. My hair absolutely would not tolerate me just putting the gel all on it and then just brushing it through. No, my hair would laugh at me. My hair would laugh at me. Something serious. So I have to section it off, and that's the exact same way that I do my deep conditioner. I don't deep condition in the shower. I do put the regular conditioner on in the shower, and I leave just a little bit of that in. And then I put my deep conditioner in. I apply my deep conditioner as if I was applying a relaxer. So I part each section off, And then I comb the deep conditioner in. I always use heat, always, always, always. Every single time I deep condition, I use heat. If that's not your thing, fine. I don't care how you use heat, but I feel like you should because it helps the product penetrate the strands a lot more because heat opens up the hair follicles. We know that, so therefore, whatever you put in can get inside of them. How long you deep condition for, your mileage may vary on that. Just, you know, I mean, I don't even know how long I do. Sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes it's 45. It just depends, you know what I'm saying? And the 45 is a stretch, but that's only if I'm doing something and I get lost, you know, I lose track of time. Like if I'm on TikTok or if I'm watching TV or something like that. I try to wash my hair every week because you want to keep your hair used to a routine. That's how you learn to train your hair. The same way you train these little bad kids and your spouses sometimes. Let's not get that twisted. You got to also train your hair. So you can't be doing your hair once a month, once every 2 months. You can't do it because your hair is not going to know what to do, and it's not going to respond to what it is that you're trying to do. And it's going to be more work for you, in all honesty. Like, it's going to be so hard to manipulate. If you have thick hair like me, it's going to be a problem. If you have thin hair, great. It'll be easy for you. You could probably get away with that. Star can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I remember I had twists in my hair, and I left them in for like 3 weeks. Maybe, yeah, I think it was like 3 weeks, and some of them, not all, but some of them started to like dread up a little bit. Specifically like in the back of my head, like the nape of my neck, because that's the coarsest part of my hair. So certain things I just can't do that everybody else can do. So what else? Don't be like me. Definitely trim your hair on the regular. When you are doing your wash and goes, you want to work in small sections. The reason I say that is because you need to make sure that all the product that you put in your hair, whether it's the styling cream or the gel, it needs to be able to get to where you're putting it to. So if your section is too thick, it's not going to get distributed the way that it needs to get distributed, because you can put it on there, but then you have to follow back up with a brush or a comb or whatever. I don't use a comb in my hair. I only use brushes. Use my Demon brush. I may use a Tangle Teezer every once in a blue, but for me, it's the Demon brush. Even though I've been saying for like, what, the last year that I want to try the other brushes that they have. I think they got something called like the Bounce brush or the Bounce Curl brush or the Unbrush. It's 2 different ones. I wanted to see what those was about. Do I need it? Absolutely not, because the Demon does what I need it to do. But you want to work in small sections. You see the width of this? That's pretty much the biggest that you want to go when you're doing a wash and go, especially if you're a novice to it and you're trying to really learn your hair. You want to work in small sections. And the key to a really successful wash and go is water. That's why it's called wash and go. But really, they need to change that term, because it's not a wash and go. It's a wash, and then we got to sit here and detangle, and we got to style, and we got to leave in moisturize, and we got to detangle, and then we got to, you know, define our curls, and then we can go. But I guess that title is too long, so they just call it a wash and go. But that wash in go, that in is a lot of work, okay? That stands for other stuff. So, but yeah, work in small sections, listen for this sound. If it don't sound like that, then that means you don't have enough water in your hair. And even if it does sound like that, add some more water. Add some more water. Your hair will thank me later. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. And then for me, after I put the gel in, I just go back and I brush it just to make sure that the gel is evenly distributed. I brush my hair every single step of the way, or because it's detangling. That's what you want to do. That's another key for a good wash and go. It needs to be free of tangles and knots and all of that stuff. Like, it's not gonna do what it needs to do if it has kinks in it. It's just not. You have to detangle it. I don't care what step you detangle your hair. Some people detangle in the shower with shampoo. I did that once. My hair cursed me out. Cursed me all the way out. Sorry, but it just did. It's not for me, so I will not be doing that again. Shampoo is very stripping. So if you are going to do it in the shower, I would say do it when you have your conditioner in. Not your leave-in conditioner, just regular conditioner. And see that leave-in conditioner that I'm using, I'm aggravated. It's so greasy. I can just tell by the way my hair is falling. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's another reason why I'm applying so much water, because I'm trying to dilute some of that. It's just, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. But anyway, what else can I tell you? You can do like what I'm doing. I shingle my curls. You don't have to. By all means, you can just use the Denman brush, brush it straight, and then just let your hair just go, and it will curl however it wants to curl. I like to shingle because it gives me, one, it gives me extra definition, and two, it just lasts a little bit longer. You know, the curls. Seeing as how, like I said, I typically only wash my hair once a week. So I don't, even if I wash my hair every 2 weeks, I still don't redo my curls, if that makes sense. So whatever is done today, that stays, those curls, however style I choose to put it in, those specific curls stay in my hair until the next wash day. Whether I put it up in a puff or a bun, whatever the case is, these curls do not get re-moistened, re-gelled, none of that. It stays. So that's why I just make sure I do it right the first time and I take my time. That's another key. If you don't have time to do your hair, don't do it. Don't do it, because you don't want to rush it. I know for me, it's automatically like, depending on what style I'm doing, we automatically talking like 2 to 3 hours. And that's with washing, deep conditioning, you know, and then doing whatever style that I'm doing. Aaliyah's hair is off the bat 3 hours because her hair is way longer than mine. And her hair is straight. So, she is natural though. She doesn't have a relaxer. She's never had a relaxer in her hair. But she is a straight natural. So I blow dry her hair and then I go and flat iron it. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a little bit longer. It takes, like I said, 3 hours straight away. I can't really think of any other tips. I mean, throughout the week, just make sure that your hair is kind of like moisturized. Not necessarily raking through your strands again, because that's probably going to frizz your hair up. But you can mist it with, like, you know, I don't know, whatever you have that is gonna add some type of moisture. Water is obviously the best moisturizer, but if your hair is like mine, if you put too much water on it, it frizzes back up. Like, that's just the way my hair is. As soon as water hits it, it's gonna frizz back up. So I pretty much just do rice water, if I remember to, throughout the week. That's what I put in my hair. I don't put no extra creams. I don't put no gel, nothing. Nothing. And that's all I can really think of in terms of, like, if you're new to wash and goes. Just have patience, learn what your hair likes, learn what your hair doesn't like. Don't try to use every single product that has ever been made for curly hair, because you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? You'll find something within, you know, your first few months. And just because I say it's good or somebody else say it's good, don't mean it is. Your hair might not like it. Like, there's a lot of products that people use that my hair don't mess with. It just doesn't respond well. But I've been natural long enough to know what my hair likes and what it doesn't like. So I don't really like trip over that kind of stuff, if that makes sense. I stick to what I know. And that's it. Like, for me, I know my gel is automatically wet line. I've tried mad gels, but I always come back to wet line because it's the only one that weighs my hair down the way it needs to weigh it down. The rest of the gels is just too thick. I have not tried Camille Rose yet. I have not tried, is it the Dew? The Honeydew? Honey something. I haven't tried that yet either, but I will at some point. Another huge mistake that I see a lot of people do and talk about is that they have puffy roots. The reason you have puffy roots when you're doing a wash and go is because your hair's not wet enough. It's not about the gel at the root of your hair. It's about the water. Water is the moisturizer, and I need everybody to understand that. Water is the best moisturizer for your hair. Not an oil, because an oil does not moisturize at all. There's not one part of an oil that moisturizes your hair. Oil is a sealant, and a sealant only. Only. All it does is seal in whatever you already put in your hair. So don't put in the oil first and then go and put a leave-in conditioner in or whatever the case, because it's not going to penetrate. That oil acts as a barrier. If you get confused, think about oil and water. When you mix it together, what happens? They separate. Why? Because oil is a sealant. Water cannot penetrate it. So if you're using that to moisturize your hair, you're doing it wrong. You can oil your scalp, fine. That's not moisturizing your hair. So your hair is still dry. So when you do your wash and goes, you need to make sure that the root of your hair is like basically dripping. That's the easiest way that I can say it, because that will give you a puffy root. That is where the wash and go starts. We are almost done. I could just leave this into one big section, but I'm not going to. So we're gonna split that again and pay attention. We're doing the root. We're gonna sit here and make sure that root is wet. You don't really necessarily have to worry about the shaft of your hair being soaking wet, you do want it wet. The reason why I say you don't have to stress it is because when you brush your hair, if you brush it like you're supposed to, you're pulling that water down the shaft of your hair. So it's gonna get wet anyway. You see what I'm saying? You see how my hair is curling right back up and there's just water on it. There's no gel in it. It's because I'm pulling the water down by brushing it. This is why I feel like brushing is a very important step, because this is how you distribute product. Whatever type of product you're using, water included. All right, so the root is soaked the way that it needs to be, and that's why my hair takes 3 days to dry, because again, my hair is so thick, and I make sure that my roots are really wet. You see how flat it is? It's not puffy. If your roots are puffy when you're doing the wash and go, when it dries, it's also gonna dry puffy. Now, if you're a person that likes a lot of volume, knock yourself out, sis. Do it. Knock yourself out. You don't gotta make sure that them roots is flat. I just feel like your wash and goes will last a lot longer. I see people on TikTok, they be talking about, oh, my wash and go lasted me, 3 weeks. Yes, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. It's just about training your hair, like I said before, and sticking to your routine. Your hair only knows what to do if you tell it what to do. But she's also going to tell you what she likes and what she doesn't like, but it's still up to you to introduce certain parts to her. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to set up, you got to put the foundation down. And the foundation is being wet enough and sticking to a routine. That's it. That's really what you have to do. It's very simple to manage natural hair. It does take a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Especially depending on the thickness of your hair and the length of your hair. Yes, it's gonna take you a long time because it's natural. It does what it wants to do. It's not relaxed. That's why a perm, I guess, or is called a relaxer, because it relaxes your hair. This is not relaxed. This is the way, God put it in me. So, but I like it, I love my curls. I always told everybody, I was like, I probably don't ever see myself going back to getting a relaxer. Like, I just don't. I remember one time Karen told me that I should get dreads. Karen is my best friend, for people who don't know. And she told me I should get dreads. She has dreads and they look beautiful on her, and they're actually getting longer. And I thought about it. I don't think I would do it right now, just because I'm still into my curls. So, but that's that. And you see, we're done. We are done. What we're gonna do, if I can get this over, my hands are very slippery. We're just gonna do a little edge to just flatten it out. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Oh, that was way too much edge control, Star. Wow. But that's all I do. Whenever my hair's like this, I just do a little bit just to kind of flatten it. That's all. Nothing crazy. Just so that it looks neat. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's right there. That's it. That's all I do. I don't do nothing else. All right, so now we're officially done. I just went ahead and sprayed some more rice water around my entire head, and then I went and put some of this in it as well. I don't always do this, but I only have a little bit left, so I just was like, whatever. I'm also using the Bayou rice water, the Shine Mist, and I just also sprayed it on my hair because since my hair is still wet, I put this in, that way it dries with the shine. And you can use this, I don't know if you can use it daily. It just says apply, to damp or dry hair, desired, style is desired, whatever. So I don't know if you use it daily, weekly, whatever. I definitely don't use this all the time. I just thought about it, so I just did it. But that's it. Let me show you the back of my hair. I don't even know what the back looks like, so hopefully it looks good and the part is not too defined. But this is what the back looks like. See, the curls are very movable and the length is great. But y'all already know my hair shrinks up something crazy. But I don't no longer get too upset about it because shrinkage is good. Shrinkage means that your hair is healthy. It means that it is moisturized properly. If your curls do not spring back up, they're not moisturized, but that's a different video. I don't feel like getting into that right now. But anyway, we're done. That's all I'm doing to it. I may change the style up throughout the week at some point. But for today, we're done. We're finished. I told y'all it was going to be a quick video, quick little hairstyle, whatever. I hope I gave you some good tips. If you have any more questions, y'all already know where to leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. If not, you can also DM me. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, although I really don't use Facebook. My tag name is the same as my YouTube name, Starlay Marie. I just did it like that, so it's just easy to find me, whatever. So, but no crazy questions, because I get some kind of crazy questions on Instagram too. Some weird stuff, but it's usually creeps, whatever the case. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let me go get something to eat. I love y'all as always. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like, subscribe,